Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a general love reading for all my Geminis. So if you're just finding this now, take with you what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Welcome back to all my Geminis. Welcome to anyone that's new. Let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, could you please share with me any messages of love that you have around my Gemini today, things that you want them to be thinking of, things you want them to know, anything that you want to guide me with. I am listening for you now. A dove. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. A dove. Okay, so feel and allow a deeper sense of peace. All right, so peace of mind. I mean, I talk about that a lot. Like, I want to be with somebody that I am so comfortable with them. It feels as if I'm by myself sometimes, even, like I can be with them under any circumstances. So peace of mind is really important. This dove energy, a gentle energy. Spirit, what do you have for us? I have hidden emotions. I have a runner. And I have a divine masculine energy. So maybe I have struggled with someone's energy that I don't know where I stand. They're either holding back or they've held back in the past. Maybe I'm afraid that this connection may be, somebody that runs. This could be something that has happened to you in the past. And that right now, I just want my peace of mind. And I don't want to, they're saying you're regaining your balance. Okay. So maybe we had somebody that held back in the past and literally took off. All right. Doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Just means that, Spirit's asking you to look at things from a different perspective moving forward. So maybe Spirit, sometimes Spirit, unfortunately, when we go through something difficult or challenging, it comes down to, what do I want? And it's not selfish, right? If your peace of mind is at stake, if you were in a relationship that, was causing all kinds of stress and anxiety, maybe Spirit's saying, they didn't want that for you and they want something so much better. Spirit, please share with me, what do we have going on around us now? If this is past energy and we're regaining our balance, what do you have for us? What do you have for us? What do you want us to know? They're giving you strength. I have a world. I have a 5 of Pentacles. And I have a star. Okay, so they've given you the strength to get through something. You've already, I think, tackled something, like even this poor little owl has a broken limb, a little broken owl foot. I'm not sure, but I can feel this sense of there was something broken. There was something that hurt. And, the good news about the 5 of Pentacles, it's actually a card of hope, because these two individuals help each other to get through something. So there could be somebody in your life that helped you to get through a phase, helped you to regain perspective on your life, what's important in your life. Could be somebody new that's come into your life that helps you to look at your past as everything happened for a reason. And they just want you to look forward, and they want you to just look ahead at this new cycle that they're starting. You have this gorgeous energy of you're ready to spread your wings. Okay. Look at that beautiful North Star. You're ready to spread your wings. And what it is that you're hoping and dreaming, you can see like you're ready to fly right towards it. This little feather in the corner here just jumped out at me. A little bit of a lost loved one energy coming into me, that somebody is trying to guide you through any challenge or any hurt, that look for a feather, look for other signs from that lost loved one, letting you know that you're going to be okay no matter what. You are starting a new cycle. Okay. This is, it's a turning point for you. Okay. Something's going on around you. It could be, I'm finally putting myself first. I'm finally, I don't know, not willing to settle. You know, there's a lot of things it could be. I have a temperance. I want that peace of mind. I'd rather be alone than to be with a relationship that's filled with drama and stress and craziness, right? You're on the right path. You're on the right journey. And I do feel this sense of being grounded with that temperance also. So that is nice. Part of me feels like it could be a Capricorn, it could be a Taurus, could be a Gemini for some reason. I'll keep listening for signs. I have an Ace of Swords, something coming in, a rebirth. Look at all the feathers in this card. Yeah, you're getting messages from the spirit world. For those of you that have a lost loved one, a parent, a grandparent, a special friend, they're just trying to let you know that you're going to either rebuild, start over, start a new journey. It's almost like, you know, it's like a direct line to heaven, you know, is how it's coming into me. And they just want to let you know that, you know, they're trying to, you know, help you on this journey also. So that's gorgeous. I have a King of Cups. Now, this is a sense of security, a sense of emotional security, right? The temperance, maybe this person brings you incredible peace and comfort. You know, the past had feelings of insecurity or somebody that never really made you feel like you knew where you stood or what was going to happen next. And maybe you even had a runner in your life and that was very challenging or very upsetting and difficult. A couple things just jumped out at me. This looks like an iris. I don't know if it's an iris or not, but it came into me as an iris flower, like a purple iris. So keep your eyes open for irises this spring. Maybe that's a sign. That jumped out at me. And then, of course, that sun in the background, this kind of awakening feeling to trusting again is how Spirit just said it. Trusting and allowing somebody to love you unconditionally. You are worthy of love and you are worthy of somebody loving you for everything that you have to offer and everything that you have to give. So allow somebody to love you, okay, is kind of how I feel. Like just, you know, somebody wants to love you right now. I have a Three of Pentacles. A little bit of a looking up to you. You can see this one kind of owl up on the top where, you know, they're just kind of looking at you from afar and they're just kind of impressed with you. Either they're impressed with some of the things that you've achieved in your life already, they're impressed with some of the work that you're doing, or even some of the goals that you set, you know, like what's your purpose? So maybe it's a little bit of, I feel like I'm looking at you from afar, just from like a big picture point of view, like an overall perspective. And I'm going to say I'm impressed. I'm going to say I'm impressed with you. So this person not only has feelings for you and feels like you have been put in their life, you know, with some kind of divine, you know, divinely sent, but you're impressing them. Whatever it is about you that's impressing them, could be your personality, could be your looks, but I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like it's your soul and your soul's purpose. Like, you know, like you're very connected spiritually, or you have a mission to help people. You know, like, I don't know. I just kind of, they're impressed with kind of like your whole philosophy on life and what your goal in life is here on earth. So I just feel like it's a bigger, more intellectual level for this connection. I have an Eight of Swords. So when I had said a moment ago, let somebody love you. Okay. We all have a tendency to be hesitant to allow somebody into our life. You know, we all have this kind of invisible barrier that we put around us. You can call it, I'm guarded, I don't want to be hurt. You can call it, I'm going to wait till somebody proves themselves to me. But those are all kind of negative energies, really, because you have the control at all times to take off this bandage. They're not really trapped. You can see this little bird could jump from this iceberg to this iceberg to this iceberg to this iceberg, and they're really not stuck on this little one floating iceberg. They could release themselves from their thoughts. And the thoughts are usually just kind of that broken record that we all have that says, I I'm afraid. I'm afraid to start over again. I'm afraid to get hurt again. I want you to trust that spirit wants somebody in your life that is going to love you for you, is what they've shared with me. This person is trying to come towards you now, and they're not going to give up until they capture you, is kind of how I feel. Like, look at how determined that owl is. This is the owl, Tarot of the Owl, I guess is the name of the deck. But that owl's not going to give up on you. Your person's not going to give up on you. They're going to try to capture you, is how I feel. And because you are an empress, look at all that you have to offer. Yeah. Look at, I love this nest. This particular nest is comforting with these pillows. It's comforting with these this sense of security with these jewels. She's got this I don't know, flower crown. Everything's blooming and blossoming around her. And you can see just this sense of empowered. You can see just how worthy she is, how deserving of love she is. And that is what your person is going to see. They're going to see that you're a jewel, that you're comforting to them, that you are somebody that they want to be with and get to know. Spirit, please share with me what is going on around this connection. Could be a new connection coming in. Could be somebody we're just starting out with. I did just get a Virgo and a Leo energy. So we'll see if it's something like that. Could be coming towards you. A magical mindset. Everything is divine. Know that you are the creator of your reality. Co-manifest with the universe. So when we eliminate that, nothing is going to hold us back. Nothing is going to stick in our mind that is holding us back from what we want. We want love. We want commitment. We want to be loved by somebody. We want somebody to love us unconditionally, right? And we want to love unconditionally. I mean, we want to just be in a, quote unquote, normal loving relationship. It's not a lot to ask, right? But in order to achieve that, we do have to allow this love to come in, believe in the magic, believe in divine timing, and allow the universe to work with us and for us. So that's gorgeous. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. Your subconscious mind. Recondition your subconscious mind to change your life. Okay. Rewrite your belief systems, right? When we are waiting, and if you have been waiting, especially if you had somebody that was a runner in the past, that becomes part of that loop of, if I put a whole bunch of time into somebody, what's to say they're not going to just up and leave? Not everybody runs, okay? Not everybody is I don't even know how to say it. I mean, runners to me are live in fear. Not everybody lives in fear. You have a chariot that wants to charge forward towards their empress that says, you I want to be with. You have so much to offer me. And that's what I want you to focus on. Back together. Could be a reunion. I don't know, for some of you. Could be soulmates and separations. Okay. It could be something like that. Maybe we're working together. We're back together. Maybe we found each other. Could be, you know, past life separations and now we found each other again. But for some of you, it could be a reunion, but I'm feeling more new love, to tell you the truth, because the sense of balance and purpose, and that we've worked through some things where I'm going to just change my mind on what I want. Your core values, seeking partners whose core values align with your own, and meet your tribe at places of interest to you. So this person is in alignment with you. I love that, right? They're on the same path as you. You guys have the same core values. You know, this is somebody that wouldn't up and run. This is somebody who doesn't hold their feelings back, is not filled with hidden feelings. So follow your inner compass. That's one of my favorite things. You know, you can say your own intuition, your inner compass, however you just describe it. But listen to your inner voice. Spirit just said, like, we will guide you. How gorgeous. Baggage, letting go, hanging on, not letting go, hanging on to the past, hurt issues, healing the old patterns. So letting go of the baggage, right? You know, and trusting the new is what I want you to focus on. So this is a little bit of self-work I want you to work on. Believe in the magic, change your mindset, follow your inner compass, okay? So a little bit of, these are the things that you should be focusing on for you. All right, Gemini. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about my person. What do you want me to know? What is coming my way? What do you have for me? What is so important about this connection that is going to help me on my path? A Knight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. And a Two of Cups. I love this deck in the respect that it has these intertwining, kind of free-flowing ribbons. But more importantly, it's the flowing energy of all of these cards. They all have this Ten of Cups. Like, look at the Ten of Cups infinity symbol. And I also like the rainbow. You know, for those of you that, you know, rainbows have specific meanings. But Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, like, it's a flowing energy. We just fluidly melt into each other. We met and then we kind of stayed together. You know, we are growing emotionally. You fulfill me. You know, the sense of infinite love, the sense of, look at this intertwined, right? I mean, it's just so gorgeous. It's such a simple image, but it is, that's what happens. It's like two people literally intertwining their lives and their love and their pasts and their futures, and creating a life around each other and into this infinite happiness. I mean, that is gorgeous. Be open to, I think that we have some work ahead of us. I think that we all have work. It's no one in particular. This is just general, but the time is kind of at the forefront for me at the moment. It is the sense of, these are things that you've been really working towards, and you're doing a really good job. You can see this knight is trying to move forward to create a life for themselves, you know, create more security, try to let down their guard, trying to open up their heart, trying to not be afraid of what comes next, or to literally let go and let God, you know. So those are things that I think that I'm working on, or you're working on, or we just need to continue to work on as we grow and intertwine with this new love. You know, this connection is worth everything to you, is how I feel. Spirit, please share with me. An Ace of Wands. So I do have this newness coming in, somebody who desires you, somebody who wants you. I like this judgment with the light going off because it's the simplicity is literally, that moment in time that comes into you where you realize this person's been put in your life for a reason. Okay. Like the light bulb goes off, right? So here we are with this sense of there's a bigger purpose of us coming together. You create harmony, you create peace, you create abundance for me. Could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo. If I didn't say Virgo already, I feel strong Virgo energy. I have a hanged man and I have a magician. So as I'm waiting, these are beautiful both in their own, both visually and the concept 222 on the clock while I'm recording this. The hanged man, I mean, look at the caterpillar, right? The caterpillar is going to transform into an amazing butterfly. And then look at this magician. The magician is like, I have my eye on you. I feel like you've been divinely sent with these feathers throughout this reading. I feel like the spirit world is reaching out with this feather energy today to me. And it's going to be magical as we both transform, as we both open up, as we both change. So you both could have things that you're working through. You both could say, hey, I'm scared of a relationship too. I have a hard time with opening up and trusting, but I want to, and I want to be there for you. And I love the sense of I have my eye on you. Yeah. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. I mean, this person is, I look at even this sense of, there's two horses, right? Black and white, and we're moving forward. Now, the number 7 is my chariot number, but I am reading it a little bit more like 7 weeks, July, even, like it, I feel like it's more specific than number 7. So it could have more significant of a meaning. It could be the date that somebody's born, but look at the sense of ever since I saw you, I want to do nothing but move forward with this connection. That is how I'm reading this. So I think that somebody has had their eye on you. You've caught their eye would probably be even a better way to say it. And I feel like they have every intention to let's see where this goes because it is a new cycle. And with this new cycle, it's opening up this whole, connection, this intertwining, gorgeous love. So let's see what this person is going to feel for you. Let's see what they have. I want to have a baby. I don't know. For some of you, maybe this is the person that we settle down with and actually have a family with. That would be gorgeous. Love at first sight. It is a little bit of that eye, I just keep looking at whether it's an intuitively I knew or from the moment I saw you, I knew I was going to fall in love. That's gorgeous too. You and me forever, a commitment, somebody who wants a commitment. Somebody who wants that 10 of cups, that happily ever after, that you fulfill them, they fulfill you. And I love everything about you. I have an overall feeling throughout this entire reading about a sense of peace. Okay. We had started out with, peace of mind, right? That somebody wasn't going to run away or somebody that would be emotionally available and be there for you. So I've had this incredible sense of peace throughout this whole reading for you. So when this person says, I love everything about you, I want you to believe it because this is somebody who really is going to love like all the parts and pieces and be impressed by you and take everything as a package is how I feel. That's beautiful. Every night I go to bed, I'm thinking about you. So lots of thoughts about you. And then you heal me. So maybe this person's energy does calm you, does ground you, maybe that's why they've been put in your life. They are very comforting to you. You love the sound of their voice. You feel safe with them. You feel secure. Those are all really important things. So I love that. And let's get one more of these. I want you to try and understand me, please. So there's going to be some back and forth. There's going to be some, I want to know everything about you. I want to know, you inside and out. I don't want you to hold back. There's nothing that you can't tell me about yourself. I do feel drawn to another card though. Let's see. You intimidate me. Okay, so a little bit of a right out of the gate, they're really into you. Maybe they put you up on a pedestal. Maybe they think that you might not want them as much as they want you. That's okay. Those are all early feelings. We get over those in time, and we start to become more secure, and we start to look a little bit deeper. This is going to be, not just kind of a flush, high crush, instant connection. This is going to be more intimate and more connected, more deeper feelings. And as you get to know each other, you'll know each other even more on a deeper level. So this connection is going to be gorgeous. We are going to ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you are new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you for my returning Geminis, for your comments and your love. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.